Hi everybody. I've just got back from work, slightly dishevelled, uh, but I've got a shred of natural light left, so I thought I'd crack straight on with a video that I've got for you. I've actually bought a record on my way home from a record shop on Macintosh Place in Cardiff. I'm going to show you that, and then I've also got 5 more to show you thereafter that, fingers crossed, I've got an absolute bargain price. They've been delivered today. So without further ado, let's set the camera up and have a little look. Okay, I'm going to say this at the top of the video rather than at the end. If you do enjoy this video, then please hit the like button, and I'd be really happy if you subscribed as well. Loads of subscriptions recently, so I'd be really happy to get to 100. That said, right, I've just picked this one up. This one, unusually, I've just bought in person, and I've got no idea what pressing it is. I have noticed, just here, look, that there seems to be some text sort of blanked out. It's not been a terrifically neat job on that, which is quite interesting. As you can see, it's a nice sleeve, and it's a nice copy of Abbey Road. There's a slightly sort of reddish hue to the sleeve. Now, I've got no idea, really. All I know is that this is a Portuguese pressing. But I saw it in my local record shop, and I pulled it out of the sleeve, and it's an absolute minter. I hope you can see that. Matrix, blimey. Ooh, A2, no, A1 on side A. And it's got a similar matrix to the British one on side B. It's YEX 752U on side B. I don't know if that's a first press or a second press or anything like that. I haven't looked it up because I almost thought it'd make the video more interesting. So that's a nice copy of Abbey Road. I'm going to flip that one. You won't guess how much I paid for that. 10 quid for a decent copy of Abbey Road, which, no matter what press it is, in my experience, is a bargain. So here is the main cut and thrust of this video. I don't want to waste loads of people's time, so maybe I will just pause this for a second and get into it. Okay, so I haven't taken one single look at these, and unlike a couple of my previous videos, I've got no idea at all really what sort of pressings that we're looking at. All I know is that they're all yellow and black label, and I also know that one of them, the sleeve looks a bit knackered, but other than that, that's it. That's all I know. So it's quite an exciting one, this. These are all probably going to be for the flip. Seeing as you've seen this in the shot anyway, let's go first with Please Please Me. Okay, so we've got a mono UK pressing. The sleeve's looking okay so far. The back looks good. It's a rarer Ernest J. Day one. I don't know if you can see that. Now, the sleeve has come apart slightly. That probably can be fixed. That can be fixed, actually. So that sleeve is rubbish. That's straight in the bin. Let's have a look at the record. Okay. Right, this is looking pretty decent. So I believe this is a 4th press. Its matrix number is XEX4211N on side A. A very nice heavyweight disc. And the matrix on side B is probably, let's have a look. Yep. 4221N on side B. Very nice heavyweight disc. And condition wise, it's looking pretty decent. So that's a decent item to kick off with. I've got a spare Emitex inner that I can put that in. And just to give you some sort of context, I'm not going to tell you what price I got these records for yet, but I would say that this record is worth the majority of what I've paid for all 5. Once I've fixed it up a little bit and slipped a nice inner sleeve inside it. So already, fingers crossed, I'm onto a winner. Right, so that's the first one. Let's go in chronological. Actually, no, let's not go in chronological order. This is A Hard Day's Night. And the reason we're not going in chronological order is because the sleeve is knackered on this, and so there's only so interesting this can be. So I'm going to whiz through it. Right, it's got an Emitex in it. Right, so I'm going to repair that. And Please Please Me is going to go in that. Saying that though, the record is again in really nice condition. Doesn't even really look like it's been played all that much. Bit of a mark there. I'm not sure if you can see that. That should play through just fine. There's also a little bit of a scratch just there. Let me see if I can catch the light. Well, the fact that you can't see it, even, oh yeah, you just about can. But that tells you that actually that's the worst it gets with this one. So the record is actually pretty decent. So maybe that one's not a write-off. Certainly if I were to start bidding at, let's say, 10 quid. God knows what's happened to that though. Look at that. Anyway, let's not dwell on that. I think I've got more interesting items to come. So this is an interesting one. It's a nice clean sleeve. You can tell by the fact that it's got a later issue sleeve look without the misspelling that, alas, it's probably not a first press. It'd be very unlikely that it is, but that's okay. Let's take a look at the record. So that's side B. Okay, so we've got let me see if I can catch the light again. Got a bit of a mark there. Other than that, that's quite tidy. That's side B. Let's have a look at side A. Again, that's in pretty nice condition. Really quite nice, actually. Okay, sometimes though it is slightly difficult to tell without a bit of natural light, but certainly nothing for me to get too upset about. It's got an Ernest J. Day sleeve as well, so that's something of a rarity. That's a nice sleeve too, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so that's record 3. Record 4 is mono pressing of Help. It's got the original Emitex inner. There is side A. Looks in similar nick to the others. If not, in fact, well, yeah, it's in similar nick. There's marks around here, but I think that is actually, it's actually gunk rather than anything else. It just needs a bloody good clean. And there's side B. Nice weighty discs. These 60s pressings were, and hopefully should sound quite nice. Although a lot of people will say, caveat with this, a lot of people will say that Help is not the best sounding Beatles record, despite having some lovely songs on it. That's either in mono or stereo. I would probably go along with that. And this, I think, for me, is the one that I've been most interested in. A little bit of laminates come off just there. But otherwise it looks nice from the front. And it looks nice on the back. Nice clean panel. Slightly mucky, but really not too bad. There's the spine. Got an Omatex inner, but the plastics come out of it. No, it hasn't on side A. So let's have a look. So the reason that I said that this one is really interesting is that I don't know what pressing it is. So let's have a look. It's a 579 dash, really faint. Let me zoom in. It's quite difficult to see, unfortunately. I think it's a -4 on side A, and it's got the Times New Roman pressing. And on side B, once again, we've got the Times New Roman pressing. There were certain copies that came with different fonts on both labels. And it's got -4 on side B. So, once again, condition-wise, pretty nice. It's seen a little bit of action. There's a mark there, but I don't think that that will affect play. There's a mark there. They could all do with a bit of a clean, which is hardly surprising given their age. But I would say that's a nice enough haul. And I don't know if I've already mentioned it. I don't think I have, but including postage, I think it was 45 quid. So I've paid less than £10 for each of those discs. So even if I were to simply just bang them on eBay with a starting price of 14 quid, then they'll all go and made a little bit of money for my next buy. So I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I think I've done quite well there. So all in all, I've actually spent less than 50 quid on all 6 of those records. And I think I've done okay. So that's another £50 challenge for you. Once again, if you did enjoy that, then please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd love to get up to 100 subscribers. I've got plenty more content coming for you. I've always got some records in the post, and I've got lots more records from my own collection and actually from my parents' collections, which I'm sure if you've enjoyed this video you would love to see. But for now, that's it for me, so see you next time. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.